Handing an AI agent real money is actually terrifying. It can drain your wallet, chase a bad when you hallucinate on a trade. So we give it a leash it can't actually break, and that is called sender. Two agents on one on-chain vault with zero trust. There are two contracts, a policy contract and a reputation ledger. Vault holds the funds and the agents never touch the money. One atomic call checks the bounce and moves the funds or it reverts it. Agent picks the venue with an LLM and a formula. Temper grades every move on chain. Real funds are moved across live Casper venues every 45 seconds. 10,000 cycles and around 450 on-chain transactions. The vault and the critic are reusable primitives, a safety layer for any agent on Casper which is open and on-chain. Now let's actually understand how the agents work. Every cycle, decision and rating is live, and real Casper is moved under an order vault and it's public and verifiable. And now we can see how the two agents work. First of all, we have the executor agent, which reads live Casper venue yields across staking, CSPR.trade, and a friendly market. The LLM picks the best venue every 45 seconds along with an anti-churn formula and does a real on-chain transaction with an order policy. Then we have the critic, which independently reads every single transaction and scores it from 0 to 100 with a reason, and it writes a proof to a tamper-proof on-chain reputation ledger, which only the agent can sign. So essentially, no agent trusts another agent. And this is live on chain and it is autonomous on the Casper testnet. So there is only one agent loop every 45 seconds. First, it reads live APIs across staking markets such as CSPR.trade, friendly market, and it sees which market has the best rates. Then the AI agent, powered by a 120 billion parameter model, picks the best yield and then moves it, which is also backed by an anti-churn formula to block pointless moves. And then we have a gatekeeper contract, which is the order policy, which is a shared object between the agents. It checks the budget allow list and expiry in one atomic move, so the agent can't make unauthorized transactions. And after all this is done, a single atomic call carries the policy check and the rebalance and moves the Casper into the winning venue. And then after the trade is complete, the decision and the reason is written to a content address memory, which is a public contract. And then the critic agent comes into play and rejudges the entire transaction, and all of this happens every 45 seconds. And then jumping to the live demo, we can just go ahead and launch the dashboard, and we have a live 3D scene that actually visualizes how the agent work. And you can see that the critic agent is writing onto the reputation ledger. You can see that around 13,000 cycles have happened and 250 on-chain rebalances have occurred. And looking into the contract, we can see that the agent has around 77 pages of successful rebalances that happen live on the Casper chain. So the agents are also powered by a 120 billion parameter model, so that it has a very good sense of reasoning onto why the rebalance is happening and if it is actually worth to do it. And you have a terminal log on the right which shows every single rating transaction that has happened on chain. And then coming down, we have a neat graph on how each market has performed on the Casper chain. And you can see that consistently the staking market has been the most best market of all time. And you can also see that the friendly vault currently offers the highest return rate right now, but switching back to the friendly vault right now is not much of a good use because the difference between both the chains are actually very less. And over here you have a line chart of that maps every single rating that the critic agent has done, so that the user has a better understanding of how the agent work. And you can also see going down, you can see every single rebalance that has been done will be showed in this log. So every single thing that the agent has done is transparent and audited, and you can see the contracts for the policy vault and the agent's contract for the reputation ledger. And on top of the page, you can see a live feed of where the agents have invested your money and why it has done that, and the rate at which your agents have invested your money. So, wouldn't be nice if your yield ran itself 24/7 on real infrastructure? So, yeah, the agents currently run itself on Azure on a PM2 swarm that is always on 24/7. So, your agents are actively giving you yield 24/7, and every single transaction is live on the Casper chain. So all these transactions are live and verifiable on chain. So over the course of 5 days, the agents actually ran 11,000 cycles with around 450 on-chain transactions. And the agents have also consistently outperformed the market over the course of the 5 days. And all of this is running real time on chain on the Casper network. So that is Cinder, an on chain autonomous swarm of agents that are always maximizing your yield.